All right, so Brian, a lot of folks have a lot of questions about this project and what it's going to mean for the YMCA. I guess first off, what's the question that you get asked the most, and what's the answer to it?
Sure. I guess one of the most asked questions is, what is a universal locker room? which we explain to them when it's privacy areas. Privacy shower rooms, just different than your typical regular locker room, and we're incorporating them. They're family style type locker rooms, and they're just more user friendly for families and individuals who need more privacy. The other one is, how long is this going to take? And that answer is about 20 months, and it's a 4-phase process, with the first phase being our new build out, which would be the new field house gymnasium, and our new senior activity wing, which we're pretty excited to be able to bring on board.
Yeah, and obviously, I guess that was kind of the crowd that was here today for this one. Talk about that senior center, because it's almost going to be like a separate building on its own with everything that's going to be going on in there.
Yes, it is its own wing. Basically, you come through the same doors. What we do is we don't tell people where they need to go, but this is designed for those 55 and older. Mm-hmm. And but it's going to be a wonderful place, a place that people can go on a daily basis, whether it's for a cup of coffee, play cards, arts and craft, ping pong, billiards, an educational class. That's what it's designed to do, is give pace. We don't have a senior activity center in this community, and this will be that.
And there is going to be kind of a separate membership just for that area as well, correct?
Yeah, people will have the option, if they don't want to have a full-fledged Y membership, they can have a social component to the membership, to the new senior activity wing, and it'll allow them the whole first floor and all those things that I just described. If you're a general Y membership, you'll have access to the whole building.
And then the one, and again, as a member myself, the one question I just asked you: how much are we going to be losing out of this facility at a time while this construction's going on over the next 20 months? And it sounds like you've got that planned out as well.
Yeah, we put a lot of thought into it. So there'll be some minor inconveniences, sort of like right now, to get into the building, you got to come from a little bit farther away. And once that's done, we're able to move forward, and then we move on to the next phase of the project on there. So there'll be small temporary shutdowns or places that will change sites. But like, for example, health and wellness, people are like, well, am I going to lose an area? You won't lose it, but it might be in a different spot for a few months possibly, until the new health and wellness center is created.
And then as far as the parking goes with this as well, I mean, that's something that's every member knows has always been a mess. It's even more of a mess right now. How much more convenient is that going to be 20 months from now?
I'll be great. And probably more like 9 months it'll be much better, because what you'll have is our main parking lot we'll have back. We'll have covered parking for our seniors. Right there you'll have an additional 60 spots right outside our door. And then now we'll have 150 spots that are directly across the street, but is in a paved setting. Right now it's kind of a hodgepodge. That all gets created in the spring.
So then as far as the fundraising for this project goes, I know you've announced a lot of donations, and as far as the public phase goes, you're just about halfway there, or just over halfway there, is that correct?
Yeah, we've got about, since we announced, we had 16 million, we're now about 17.3, so we've got about $1.7 million to go that we really like to see raised in the next month or so. We want to make sure that we can raise every dollar so we don't have to take on any additional debt for the project. But so far we've been doing very well, but we still have a little bit left to raise.
So then what's 20 months from now, when we drive into this facility and look at what's going on here, I mean, what do you think, or what do you want people to look at it and see?
Sure. Well, first I want them to see, wow, that is the campus, because that's the vision here, that we have a campus with Aspirus, and it's Aspirus thinking outside the box from a preventative standpoint and how we can partner with them deeper. But really, it's a community center that's serving us, as Ed mentioned in there, we've been in the community for 127 years and had quality facilities and done great programming. This sets us up that we're going to be strong for the next 100 years.
Anything else that we should know about this project then at this point before we let you go?
No, I think that's it right now.
All right. Well,